So there is actually a code snippet on screen this time, not just an ETO file. Pause if you want to look at it. And there are two things to highlight if you're going to take away anything. One is that I made this mistake a few times, including this time, but I put basically the additional requirement C into C required. This is usually for perm stuff. C required is mainly for base stuff. I'm sure you could make it work the other way around. It's just that most of the time I end up putting my perm requirements for an event choice in the additional requirements X, where X is the letter because it's obviously the third option. But the other thing to kind of highlight is that we are looking at the ending trigger. Note that this index or the endings start at A to, BC and more if you want to use them in perm, but how that relates, so ending A is 0, ending B is 1, ending C is 2, so on and so forth. If for some reason that's not correct, then I guess my tests were lying to me and I was having a big dream. But as we switch back to the game here, that's really the main thing I did. I'm not happy with the boss art I had, so I'm gonna redo it, but yeah, we'll get into this run in a moment. So we are going to hit quick play this time. So as we get into Goizo 7th Curse, all perks Kyrie. Yeah, just know that I've made some changes to the ending. The events are not all complete yet either, but again, this is supposed to be a shorter mystery. Well, I say shorter mystery to make, not a short mystery because it's 8 investigations long. But strength, charisma, knowledge, a second mystery, Takushi-san, and maybe a dexterity check. I'm going to forget this in a moment, but we don't have the second encounter check, so hey. But we are fighting Takushi-san at the end, and you know what? We'll go occult shop and see if my luck holds out. Because watch us actually have ward. But yeah, we just want to make sure template is in the run, so we can check that really quickly if I do this. So it's on the last mystery on the right, and yeah, let's see what we have to do today to survive. But the only other thing is that yeah, special requirements for endings using perm is something nice. It's really nice phase, by the way. Arms, Akamanto, Coma, Diver, and then this should be template somewhere. Yeah, template. So Diver, template. Yeah, we have like 4 boss mysteries, but so yeah, template, you cannot avoid this boss, but you can make it basically easier for yourself. I don't think the boss is too crazy the way I have it right now, but again, I'm slowly working things in. So, well, possibly 4 bosses. Arms is a 50-50 coin flip, but Akamanto, Diver, and Template are definitely going to be bosses. So which one do I want to do first? Do I dare do Diver first? Because I swear Diver smacks me in the face, but I guess we're going to find out. It's been a while, and I have a lot of mysteries queued up this time. This time I have so many mysteries queued up that, or not, available to load into a run that... How do I want to word this? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Oh my goodness. We didn't even find a weapon. Are you serious? Blood Frenzy. No, it's not worth it. I'm taking more damage while doing a kick, please. But, oh, still didn't find a weapon. Oh, I hate no cold shop so much for a ritual dagger, finally. Keep in mind, we're on all perks, so here's hoping we get like a fast swimmer or something, but shrug, right? That being said, I'm at 18% Doom, and we had the funds to buy immediately. If I were not on 7th Curse, that could have been a very bad thing. I pressed the left mouse click at an inopportune time. I need to stop doing that. That's something I do often. Let me show you the code error on screen, by the way. But yeah, I don't know why I'm left clicking in the middle of an event. So as I show you, yeah, basically it's like zoomed out right now because I'm not on studio mode. I switched out of it after the opening of the video, but we'll fit this to the screen and we'll just do another video. I'm not gonna end this recording, but because this is technically still a crash that you can run into. I don't know. It's not because of perm, because I think this just happens when you have custom content, but then you click the left mouse button while it's loading, and for some reason that crashes the game. Yeah, so I'm making a cut there because I might as well save you some time as I pretty much yapped on about nothing. But we will hit quick play again and move in. Not really much else to say. If I had a few theories as to why what happens as we get Yogatak Scars Ayaka this time, yeah, it would just be like merely assumptions, because there's no way I know for sure. I have never developed a game or I've tried developing on Game Maker. I've tried a Game Maker Studio. I believe it's Game Maker Studio that World of Horrors made in, but Charisma, second, Light, Strength, and maybe Takushi-san. A very basic attempt at an explanation. I might as well for it, like, for theory's sake, is that pressing a left click while the game is loading something in causes some kind of cue to just spaz out. I can't word this well because I don't know what could possibly be happening, but I do understand the concept of, hey, you do something while the game is loading, and for whatever reason that interferes with the game trying to load correctly. I could come up with an example, but I also want to try and survive the run as Ayaka. So scissors, actually, we want to check where template is. It's not in this one, so I have to re-roll. So that's interesting to know. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, so it loads the 8 custom mysteries, and whatever is on this list is on the board. That would kind of make sense if you had more mysteries and for some reason could scroll down. You would be unable. It's like you would hover over a mystery that doesn't exist, and I guess it wouldn't show with like that black box you see here. But yeah, we have to re-roll now. So at this point, yeah, we can re-roll. I just want to see where template is, if it's really just to make my life easier. It's in the middle of the board, and off we go. Yeah, I'm also a little bit not sick, but congested. I took mermaids on accident. We'll live with it, but I didn't mean to do that. This is what I mean when I misclick. Thankfully, I didn't misclick on a custom mystery, but yeah, we're in the history club for the thingamajiggy. Eldritch Possession is a nice little I'm losing my words. Protective carvings would be nice, but that's gonna mean a lot of doom. Now, unfortunately, we're not seeing Blood Mania. I don't think I've lost many runs with Blood Mania due to Ayaka. It's mainly due to my own life choices. That sounds sad to say, but I mean, what else do you want me to say? We'll trade off reason for this, by the way. I should actually tree as well. I'll tree for funds because I like cigarettes. I don't even like using weapons at this point when I am Ayaka because that takes too much doom to try and prepare. Especially if you're gonna history club for Blood Mania, basically. And that's your base World of Horror tip for the day. Nothing's changed because the game hasn't changed either. But as we also, I think it's paranoia, right? Paranoia choice, yeah, paranoia. Could be something else, but hey. I'll take the Doom decrease, anything that we can get, and this is why Ayaka is very, very powerful. Now, we can't do 4 kicks, but just as well, at least we can guarantee 1 kick and then gamble on one of the 2 others. I think that was like really 99% chance of getting out, or 1% chance of missing 2 kicks. And if that happened, like, I'm not going to end the video. I always threatened that I'd end the video because that's a kind of a golden snitch kind of situation, but shrug, right? Now, if we lose due to reason, I would be very, very sad. We still could... I don't know, I was going to say something else. Never mind. That event there, if there's nothing else, if you're working with custom content, I just pick the right choice every time. I don't want to gamble there. Now, unfortunately, I gambled here. I succeeded and died for my choice. Well, hey, let's cast Protective Carvings and do this. That's not going to be the greatest thing in the world, because aren't we in Akamanto right now? What are we doing right now? Oh, we are on the thing. Yeah, we have to take this. We can't take any more. I don't want to take burns. I could take burns and grab the painkillers. That's something else that you probably should have done. I don't like doing that because I guess I just don't like to. I mean, if I'm gonna grab the painkillers, I guess I really should do that. But shrug, right? But what are our mysteries? Yeah, I got bamboozled with the first crashed run. Scissors. Template is here somewhere. Template. Scissors. Template. Coma. We have Valentine's now. Is Valentine's end on the board? It is on the board, so never mind. We don't have scissors anymore. We have painting. We have painting, template, Valentine's. So, that's gonna be weird. No, it's not gonna be that weird. So we'll take Valentine's first then, because if not, weird things are gonna happen. Survivor's Guilt flashbacks. We can live with that. I would like Eldritch Possession, though, because otherwise I'm going to grab another stack of flashbacks and die. But as some people in the community are newer to the World of Horror community are finding out, let's actually quit this box cutter, because it can actually... Well, no, I can't. I'm going crazy. Anywho. It can break when you have it equipped because you have it equipped, but we did not get the thingy because I got the box cutter and Arika's trinket went into the Aether, so whoops. That's not good, by the way. I need Valentine's hearts, unless I just want to run away, but I want to feel cool, so shrug, right? Here's my occasional reminder that I need to I need to release my custom content. I'm slowly kind of, not kind of, I am trying to translate the custom character I'm working on into Japanese. Yeah, I know, Doug, I'm trying to translate. Don't be patient. I will be doing it this weekend, I hope. So, box cutter madness. This is 24 damage, by the way. So this is why, well, Ayaka's one of the few reasons why I would prefer, or I would advise anyone making a custom boss for a custom mystery or whatnot, or maybe just a hard enemy, they need to have more than 24 HP, preferably 26, so you can kind of break that 8 turn or 8 damage per turn threshold, while also not being too high HP, where they have to spend another turn and taking like 2 all damage, basically. That's not the worst thing in the world, but you get the point. I think it's a good sweet spot because also of HP scaling. So, again, for those who don't know HP scaling, I explained it in the tips video, but to go through it really quickly here. 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP, 2 HP, 2 HP. In terms of the first, second, third, well, actually, base HP, plus 1 HP, plus 1 HP, plus 2, plus 2. For first, second, third, fourth, and last mystery. And if I get anything wrong, please correct me. Because I'm trying to remember while I'm also trying to survive. No bath! So, whoops. But, yeah, we need to take template now because there is a boss waiting for me at the end of this. Hallucination, suicidal, but we have Eldritch Possession, so I'm not really worried about stat decreases. In fact, I would rather take the stat downs than like 2 or 3 stacks of paranoia or suicidal curses, which proc the worst stamina and reason loss I've seen in a while. Hey, doom decrease. But that's yeah, okay. We can get rid of coughing blood now. So let's use our doctor trip into painkillers and while taking care of an injury. I didn't say that right. Anywho, we can equip the chalk. That I do like plus 2 damage to ghosts because that's literally 8 knowledge points worth. Also, Ayaka, yeah, unfortunately, Eldritch Possession does not buff Ayaka's luck, but normally that's not an issue, so I indirectly made Ayaka little bit worse. This is the event that I'm still working on, by the way. But yeah, luck doesn't increase, and in this mystery, it's a little bit important. It's not required to get ending A here, but it makes your life easier, basically. And unfortunately, I can't show you it because you have to succeed that luck check to get an easier boss. But as long as you fight the proper version of the boss, you will get ending A. Well, let's get rid of this annual orangutan, because guess what? Even with these broken box cutters, we do an insane amount of damage because it's a fast weapon, and Ayaka uses fast anythings with the power of Blood Mania. So, in this event, no use narrating over it because I'm still working on it, but this right check here, if you looked at the beginning of the video, this is where the requirement comes in, where the variable will be set correctly if you pass the dumpster check, basically. We'll call it the dumpster check for short. But we'll save Matsui-san, and we'll fail the luck check, because this is another luck check in which you lose stamina. Shrug. Now, I think we should be able to one-shot this, especially with the power of Desperate Struggle. But I have to remember that this is based on base damage. So 6 plus... Or, sorry. This 16 damage each. I think we just one-shot this here. I'll throw in another... Actually, I'll throw in a kick instead. Who am I kidding? But... I can't even trinket here. Well, this is going to be weird. I might have to leave Valentine's behind. But this is why Ayaka's powerful anyway, because, yeah, even with the bad luck checks, at least Ayaka has a way out. So she's not even that bad on template, on this mystery, because if you have Blood Mania prepared, you can do anything you want, basically. By the way, we have to heal stamina. And off we go. And the last little thing, I mentioned it before, but basically, I do like to work on the mystery before I make splash art. As someone who hasn't made a lot of mysteries, I mean, that's not really advice, it's just me saying, hey, I just like to do the thing. But anyway, I kind of blundered my words there because I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go. Coma time, I guess. If we don't have fetid fumes, I'll consider resting. Yeah, let's rest now. And forever hold our breath. But, unfortunately, for some reason I rested so much that I spent 3 doom and recovered 1 reason. That's not the best, but hey. We can monument once. I shouldn't really do... yeah, I was okay, never mind. It worked out. But if it asked for stamina and reason, I would have just essentially lost doom. Don't need it. Take 2 reason. And as long as we move forward correctly, it's fine. Now, unfortunately, we can still just get slapped by events because RNG doesn't matter. Or, sorry, our stats doesn't matter in the face of RNG. But that's RNG, right? I mean, whether you're playing a TRPG or a game that just has random rolls against your face, it is what it is. Anywho, 16... we can brace, thankfully. So we'll take -1 instead. We can't do anything else, unfortunately. I would like to do a ghost check, but... it's not gonna happen, so hey, double sever. Now that being said, being able to do, because I also have protective carvings as well, so the taking -1 all in that encounter at where I am right now, it's yeah, it's pretty good. If not, most characters would not get away with just like -1 all doom. In fact, it would probably be +5 because I'll just run away at that point. But as we take our reason hit here, I'm just gonna walk forward. We don't have the second encounter check, I believe. I'm confusing it with the other run, but we can take Valentine's End. We get another stack of flashbacks. We get another stack of hallucinations. This is why I don't believe in not getting flashbacks, because at this point I think I have like 2 flashbacks and 2 hallucinations. That's not good, by the way. That's very bad. We get Doom Effigy last. That's not great, but sure. This doesn't really matter, funny enough, but what happens here will... So help him out, I think, is +1. Yeah, it's +1 reason, dog. +1 reason for help him out, but if you want to go alone, it's +1 stamina. It doesn't hurt you. It's mainly just giving you stamina or reason, because I know what's about to slap you in the face. That being said, we have the charisma, so let's approach the front door and grab this charisma check success. And if I didn't know this mystery as well as I did, I would be a bit disappointed in myself. But now, when we lose reason because of events, I feel like there are a lot more of those than I suspect, but we're going to look inside and just take this reason hit in the face, question mark. I accidentally buffered a click here. But we can get rid of these aliens, so you know what? Take these 20... Wow, we are so fast right now. If we miss enough of those, and like, that had to be less than like 3% chance to miss all of those, right? By the way, look at our Doom, and look how high it is. Boy, oh boy, are we not doing well. Why is our Doom just flying into the stratosphere? Why is it flying to the stratosphere? We don't have a thing, but I can't actually do this either, so I guess we just die now, because, yeah, our Doom's too high. It's rising by 2... Oh, you got that. That's why. Well, we're gonna look at Arika here, but even though Arika's kind of a worry to the in-game lore right now. Nice 11 roll. A great way to end this video, by the way, just to show how RNG is going to slap me in the face. Please, for the love of everything, don't hide something behind RNG, because I will fail it. So you got that Luke Silver Arika, and then the run ends. So I guess I'll just see you in the next episode, where hopefully I have everything a lot closer to completion. It won't be complete yet. So I guess I'll see you in the next video.